Thank you, Senator Grassley and honorable senators, for standing up for exploited children. My name is Deborah White. I'm a federal employee that was detailed to the Health and Human Services Office of Refugee Resettlement, HHS ORR, in the summer of 2021 to help unaccompanied children entering the country. As a Hispanic American and professional with certifications in project management and contracting, I believed that my language and professional skills could be valuable in reuniting children with their families. What I discovered was horrifying. Make no mistake, children were not going to their parents. They were being trafficked with billions of taxpayer dollars by a contractor failing to vet sponsors and process children safely, with government officials complicit in it. In June of 2021, I discovered the first case of trafficking and along with my counterpart, Tara Rodas, reported it. But children continued to be sent to dangerous locations with improperly vetted sponsors. One case in Florida had over 12 children linked to one sponsor at multiple addresses. Children were sent to addresses that were abandoned houses or non-existent in some cases. In Michigan, a child was sent to an open field. Even after we reported making a 911 call after hearing someone scream for help, yet the child was still sent. When I raised concerns about contractor failures and asked to see the contract, I was told, and I quote, "You're not going to get the contract and don't ask for it again." So I took it upon myself to create trainings for significant incident reports of sexual abuse and for flagging trafficking in order to equip case managers. But children continued to be sent to dangerous places. We never saw sponsors face to face, and fake documents were rampant. When we questioned documents, HHS ORR leadership said, "You're not a fake ID expert, and your job is not to investigate the sponsor. Your job is to reunify the child with the sponsor." Contacting the Guatemalan consulate in regards to fake documents resulted in a reprimand by the HHS ORR official stating, "That's not your job, and you are never to contact the consulate again." When I checked on a child's welfare at another facility, I was told, and I quote, "Do not do that again. Once these children leave here, they're gone, and they are no longer your responsibility." 30-day wellness calls required by HHS ORR policy revealed that many sponsors no longer had the children in their custody, and many case managers became frantic. But HHS ORR leadership instructed us to stop doing the 30-day calls and stated that they would be done at the National Call Center from now on. Repeatedly, the program prioritized speed over safety. HHS ORR and Cherokee Federal, the prime contractor, created a quote-unquote strike team to remove children faster, ignoring warnings that came from case managers that children were being trafficked. As a certified project manager and contracting official, I could have ensured that the contract terms and conditions were upheld, but my offers for help were repeatedly rejected. Cherokee Federal staffed the site with several unqualified, unvetted, and quite frankly, dangerous contractors with access to vulnerable children that did not get the appropriate support, services, or humanity that they deserved after a most treacherous journey. I have seen these children, I have interviewed these children, and I have stories that will haunt me for the rest of my life. The HHS ORR program is the biggest failure in government history that I have ever witnessed. Despite raising case after case of trafficking, HHS ORR leadership and the contractor allowed children to be trafficked on their watch, and the taxpayers continue to fund it. I plead with you to give these exploited children a fighting chance. Please save them and investigate this program. We've spent countless hours with Senator Grassley's staff as part of this investigation. Despite these tremendous efforts, children continue to be trafficked into America, and we are paying for it. Please understand, this is taxpayer-funded child slavery, sanctioned by our government and brought to you by NGOs like Cherokee Federal. We're the United States of America. We can do better, and by God, we must do better. I cannot stand by and do nothing while children's lives are at stake. Can you? Please, I urge every senator to investigate this matter as Senator Grassley is doing. And I plead for every American to demand action. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now please listen to this.
It is my testimony that the border is secure.
The president have worked very hard to implement a strategy when it comes to the border that is humane, safe, and has orderly enforcement.
Things are going at the border, sir.
Much better than you all expected.
We have a secure border in that is a priority for any nation, including ours and our administration.
We have responded with a model approach that has proven to work.
We have taken unprecedented action over the past year and a half to secure our border.
We have a process in place to manage migrants at the border. We're working to make sure it's safe and orderly and humane.
The border is closed.
We agree that the border is secure.
We're executing a comprehensive strategy to secure our borders.
One of our highest priorities is to ensure that we have a secure border.